Hello, hello, hello. It's JP back again. Hope everyone is doing well. What I'm going to come to you today is more concerning about fear. All of us have it from time to time. You know, you can be in faith, so you can't be in faith and fear. Yeah, you can be in natural fear and still walk in faith. Those two can be side by side fighting each other. But you do what you have to do in spite of your natural fear. But there's people that fear death. You know, what they fear death for? Because it's unknown. I don't know what happens after death. Fear of going to hell, because we've been taught fire and brimstone so long. Fear of water, fear of flying. You know, fear of being like my dad, fear of being like my mom. You know, fear of ending up like someone else. Fear of losing my investment, fear of being broke, fear of losing out, fear of appearing stupid, you know, fear of being insufficient, fear, you know, fear of my wife leaving, fear of my husband leaving, fear of my kids leaving, you know, fear of losing my job, you know, fear of getting on a ship, you know, fear of being wrong when I stand up, you know, fear of being on the wrong road for so long. And it's exclusive to people that you think not in a relationship with Jesus Christ. These are people in the church as well. Pastors, teachers, preachers, you know, and right down to the everyday person, you know, have these fears. But he said he did not give you the spirit of fear. Who is he? Talking about Jesus Christ. He did not give you, that's what the word is written down, so he did not give you the spirit of fear, but power, his power, love, his love, and a sound mind. That means that his mind is in you. You know, he said, have the mind of Christ. That means you thinking like he think. That's how you can override fear. His words, meditate on those day and night. That's what I'm referring to, his covenant. You know, and you have to do what you have to do in spite of fear. That means your natural being might be shaky, but you step on anyway. It's like going in a dark room not knowing the light switch is, but you got to go in the room anyway. You can't always see every step you take, you know? And that's a part of fear, you know? You don't, if you can see everything, you really don't need faith. Think about it. What you need faith for when you know where everything is and how everything will turn out? You don't need faith. You only need faith when you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't know when you know you don't have enough resource to make it happen. But you know some deep down on the inside telling you to move ahead. That's when you have to have faith. Not just in yourself. You have faith in his belief in you. No, you don't walk around like a wimp. I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying your courage got to be in him guiding you and leading you and directing you, and not based on your whole intellect. Because sometimes we can become so self-righteous in what we think we accomplish, and that disqualifies us. You know what qualifies you? When you don't have it all together, when you don't have the answers, you don't know where to go. No, he's just saying you don't use your intellect. No, I'm not saying that. But sometimes that puffs you up and have you thinking you got it going. And that's what really throw you for a loop. If you have done everything you can do, and it's not working. Because he's trying to get you to where you can hear him and not your own intellect. Because see, you realize it or not, you'll pat your own self on the back if you're winning. And you think it was based on all your intellect. That's why he'll take somebody that you don't think is supposed to win, and he'll turn out to be a winner. Because he knows that person will give him all the praise and all the honor. But the failure that I'm talking about, it paralyzes people. It keeps people stunt their growth. You know, Satan only has your old record to play, your past. He don't know your future. But he said he give you a hope and a future. And that's to prosper you and not to harm you. See, all he can go by is your past mistake, whatever that was, in your past life. Whether you was in all kind of, you know, things that you said you can't even move forward. If people knew about your past, they wouldn't even be talking to you, wouldn't even be standing around you. But he put grace in place to still make you qualified to be on that front row, to be sitting at that table along with everybody else. You might don't feel qualified. You know, David didn't feel qualified, you know, but he was there. But he just looked at the wins God gave him, those little bitty wins. Yeah, you don't feel qualified. Matter of fact, that's the time you qualify, when you don't feel qualified, when you don't even see a reason you should be even in there, but somehow you're still standing there. Those fears are designed to keep you from God's purpose, keep you at the losing position. But God will put you at the table. And it ain't so much where you got to be at the head of the table, it's that you're at the right position at the table. If he wants you at the head, then that's it. But it's the position that he placed you. He the only one know the end before the beginning. So even in spite of your natural fears, go ahead on anyway. Move full steam ahead. Because Satan wants you to meditate on, when I said Satan, the enemy could be so many things. Yes, the enemy could be the devil, or we call it the demonic spirits that hold you back. The enemy could be certain food. The enemy could be certain way of thinking. The enemy could be certain diet. It could be certain things in the bloodstream through generational situations. It could be what you speak out of your mouth. You know, those kind of things could be the way you drive. You know, things that are detrimental to your health. You know, or your welfare, your being, or your family, or your loved ones, or your friends or co-workers, or your job. A lot of things can be an enemy of you succeeding. When I say the enemy, that's what I'm referring to. You know, it could be self-inflicted. Some things we can't put everything on the devil. Some things we just got to, you know, straighten our own act out. But I'm referring to, don't live in fear of failure. Because failure is only failure if you haven't learned anything from it. Otherwise, it's life lessons. So that's a word for today. Don't live in fear. Focus on God's love for you and not your love for him. That's what will take you over the hump. Again, y'all take care until next time.